Alright, so let's take a look at this. So now that we've figured out how to tell if one number is bigger than another, let's put these numbers in order. So we have a nice pretty counting number. We have a square root that's irrational, and a fraction. I feel pretty solid about figuring. Alright, so 10, I know exactly where that is on the number line. Square root of 110 is going to be between square root of 100, which is 10, by the way, and the square root of 121, which is 11. Right? So it's somewhere between 10 and 11. At 110, that's about halfway through. So it's like 10.5-ish. So we know 10 goes here. We know square root 110 is next. So let's see, 40 over 3. That's 3 goes into 40. That'd be 13.333, right? And that's the next number up. So like this is like 10.5-ish. It's probably like 10.4. Knowing me, I'm just that far off. And then we've got 40 thirds. Lucky for us, this one was already in order. Fabulous. All right, let's take a look at this next one. So square root 37 is going to be between square root 36, which is 6, and the square root of 49, which is 7. And it's going to be really, really close to 6, right? Because it's only one number up. So I'm going to say this is about 6.1. It's about that. There's a more better way to figure that out, but we're not going to go over it because that is not the purpose of this lesson. It's just putting them in order. You don't need exacts here. So we've got square root of 37 is about 6.1. So I know 5 is less than that. So I know I can put 5 less than square root of 37. So I know that is less. So now we've got 37 fifths. 5 goes into 35 7 times. So 37 fifths equals 7 point. And then I've got 2 left over, so 7.4. Because it's 2 tenths. 2 tenths is, 2 fifths, which is 4 tenths. I'm getting there. I promise. Okay, so we got 7.4. So that's going to be bigger than 6.1. So that one would go after square root of 37. Now let's talk about square root of 17. So we know it's bigger than 4 because 4 is square root of 16. But we know it's smaller than the square root of 25. So that's because that's 5. And it's just barely bigger than 4. So like I'm going to say it's like a 4.2-ish. Could be slightly smaller. Could be slightly bigger. It's ish. We'll put ish. So I know that the square root of 17 is smaller than 5. Square root of 37 is bigger than 5. And 37 fifths is bigger than that. Okay? So that's what you should be doing here. Go ahead and give that a shot on these two problems. And then the answers on the next slide.